In news that really shouldn't surprise anybody, Chris Hemsworth has confirmed he's staying in the MCU. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we got a little update on Thor Love and Thunder. But first, we wanted to remind everybody, if you're looking for your place for all your comic book news, rumors, and reviews, all while looking for the best and positive in all these characters we love, make sure you hit that like button and press subscribe. Well, ever since we heard that Natalie Portman was coming back to play Jane Foster in the upcoming Thor Love and Thunder, there's been a lot of speculation that Chris Hemsworth may be exiting the MCU. His story arc was pretty wrapped up at the end of Avengers Endgame, but clearly there is a new chapter ahead for Thor Odinson. Now recently, Hemsworth was doing an interview with Elle Man and made it pretty darn clear he isn't going anywhere. He said, "Are you crazy? I'm not going into any retirement period. Thor is way too young for that. I'm only 1,500 years old. It is definitely not a film that I say goodbye to this brand. At least I hope so." So pretty clearly, Hemsworth is not leaving. He then went on to praise Taika Waititi's new script, saying he had more fun reading this script than he did reading the Thor Ragnarok script. Now, what I take away from this is if you are a fan of Waititi's Thor Ragnarok, you're probably going to be a fan of this movie. If we step back for a second, this all kind of makes a lot of sense. Hemsworth is a great Thor Odinson, but let's be fair, he has had pretty limited success outside of the MCU, and Kevin Feige and crew cut a nice paycheck. With the MCU expanding, there's going to be a lot of room, and we've heard stories that there will be an Earthbound MCU and a Cosmic, and I expect we'll see both Thor characters just in different areas of the universe. I actually don't think Hemsworth's Thor is probably going to headline many more films, but I do think he will continue to be a big character in all the crossover movies that I know they're planning for the future. Now, I don't think Jane Foster's Thor is going to be one and done. I think she's going to be part of an established new Avengers that we are going to see on the Earthbound side, while we'll see Hemsworth and maybe some other cosmic characters journey the cosmos and face some of those new enemies integrated into the Marvel Universe thanks to the Fantastic Four. And one of the things I notice about Hemsworth when he talks about this character is he seems to have some genuine love for the role. I've said for a really long time, people in Marvel movies look like they're having the time of their life, and I think this is what keeps people coming back. Even Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans seem to be missing the roles a little bit, and I think that's due to that good time and the camaraderie between all the actors and crew. Now, what all this means for the future of the MCU, Thor, or Thors is pretty unclear. But I've speculated for a really long time we're headed towards Secret Wars, and if you're familiar with the 2015 Secret Wars, that means more Thor. In any case, we're going to be getting a lot more news about Thor Love and Thunder, Chris Hemsworth, Taika Waititi, and Natalie Portman's Jane Foster, because they all seem to have gathered down in Australia to start production on the movie. Once we get more details, we'll bring them your way immediately. So what do you guys think? Are you surprised Chris Hemsworth has got more time in the MCU coming his way? And who would you like to see him guest in a future phased movie? If I'm picking one out of left field, I wouldn't be surprised if he showed up in Captain Marvel 2. Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.